Hi everybody! Are you looking for an amazing engagement ring or wedding ring? Do you want something that's fabulous but maybe a little frugal? I'm Nedalee Thomas of PrincessPower.com, and I want to invite you at some point to jump over to Princess Power and sign up for our free email video list, because we have some amazing videos over there, and I love to teach about things, how to have an amazing extravagant budget wedding. And so today we're going to be talking about budget wedding rings and why you might want to consider them. So I have some beautiful ones here to show you, and I'd love it if you'd stay tuned till the end to tell me which one you liked the best. So I've got some here, and here's the deal. I've been married twice. I had some beautiful wedding rings that I dearly loved, and they were stolen. And would you rather have an expensive wedding ring stolen if you were going to have one stolen, or would you rather have a beautiful one that everybody loves and thinks is real, but you didn't spend a lot of money on? If something's got to be stolen, where do you want your money? Let me tell you a quick story. I had a girlfriend, and I loved to go to lunch with her. And one of my favorite things to do when we went to lunch was to stare at her beautiful ring. Every time we went. And the last time I went to lunch with her, well, she still had her ring. That's wrong. She didn't have the ring, but her hands were under the table, and I kept waiting for the hands to come up so I could admire it. She had a 3-carat, $50,000 ring. It was absolutely stunning, and I just dearly loved it. And somewhere along the line, I had thought that maybe in my future, I deserved a $50,000 3-carat ring. I wasn't envying her, but I just kind of got it in my head, you know, I'm doing pretty well, and that would be something nice to have. Well, this particular lunch, her hand stayed down, and I kept waiting, and I finally just asked her, I want to see your ring. It was gone. She had gone to Hawaii. A jewelry store had offered to clean it. She had normally never left it, and she let them clean it. And the next time that she went in to have her ring appraised, and I'm going to go back and tell you that she always carried insurance on her ring. She had it appraised every year. The value had gone up to $80,000, but she hadn't changed her insurance from $50,000. And the following year, when she went in to have it appraised again, she went to the people that she bought the ring from, and they said, "This isn't the ring we sold you." Somebody had swapped out her stone with a fake one, and she'd been wearing it around for a year. Because she had insurance, she was able to collect $50,000. But when something's worth $80,000, or we all know that the sentimental value is just irreplaceable. And my rings that were stolen, it was heartbreaking to me. I was angry, incredible loss for me. I had some workmen in my home, and they may have taken it. I had somebody break into my home. I'm really not sure who took my ring, but my rings, and they're gone. And I had some family rings. So I'm now a little more detached. I'm a little more, you know what, things are things, and do I really need that fabulous, expensive sparkler? But I've tested some out, so let's have a peek. This would be the 3-carat gigantic stone. I'll come in really close. It's kind of big, maybe a little gaudy. It goes all the way around, and I kind of thought I would like something like that, but I paid $50 for this ring, and maybe it's a little bit too big for me. At the end, you can tell me which one you like the best. But $50, it would pass for real. To me, it's maybe just a little too big, a little too Betty Rubble. We've got some other pretty ones here. Now, I happen to really like 14-karat gold color rings, and none of these are that. It's harder to get the fake rings. This is really pretty hard. It's 2 rings. It goes together, and you can tell me if you like the heart one or the Betty Rubble one. But you can get some gold tone rings, but even if you were in the jewelry store buying expensive rings, you would have a harder time finding that. They're not quite as fashionable now. I really like this one. I think I paid about $24 for this one to show you all. So I think that's pretty. That's the engagement ring and the wedding ring set. You can tell me you like the braided one if you want to vote for which one you like. I've got some more coming in the mail. Maybe I'll get online another day and show you. This is kind of pretty and feminine and delicate, and it's got some kind of like a little floral design in there, so you could tell me the floral one. But I've just decided for me that when I get married again, and I am thinking about that, I'm not going to spend as much money. Now, another way, if you really want a real ring and you've got to have real diamonds, you can go to a pawn shop and you can shop there and find some great bargains. Now, I happen to really like this one. This is a little more on the gold tone. I think that's really pretty. I had a beautiful eternity band that was made from some diamonds from my grandmother's ring, and it meant a lot to me. That was stolen. I had my ex-husband's rings. They were stolen. And now just the idea of having my money in stuff, I think I'd rather spend my money a little wiser. I'm getting older. I'm starting to look at retirement, things like that. So here's where you can get some great rings for less. Most of those rings I just showed you cost $20 to $24 each. And I got some of them on wish.com. I got some on ebay.com. I got some on amazon.com. And one of the favorite stores I like, and it's a little bit more expensive, and I want to spell this right for you. It's pronounced Julia, but they spell it with an E. JEULIA.com, and I'll put a link in there for you. It is going to be an affiliate link, so if you click on it, you know, they'll give me a little bit of money. They're not charging you any extra, but I just wanted you to know that you can get some beautiful things out there. And even if you have a really nice ring, sometimes ladies like to buy an inexpensive ring for when they travel. So if you're robbed while you're traveling, and I've had that happen. I had that happen in Rome. Didn't happen to me personally, but my entire tour was broken into. They came right into the hotel rooms while people were sleeping. They stole money, passports, jewelry, and I was 17. I wasn't married at the time. But to protect yourself sometimes, even if you had the nice ring. So I want you to think about that, and I want you to go over to www.princesspower.com and sign up for our free videos and newsletter to learn more about ways that you can budget, ways that you can save money, get inexpensive health care, travel, and a fabulously frugal, extravagant budget wedding. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.